So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the best jump shots in NBA 2K24. Now we're gonna go over everything you need and more when it comes to jump shots. We're gonna go over the shot visual cue. We're gonna go over jump shots when it comes to guards, swing 6'5" to 6'9", and bigs 6'10" and up. Now I forgot to say it for guards, but yeah, obviously everything else, so the 6'4" and under. We're gonna go over everything you need and more for this video. If you guys do want more videos like this, we're gonna give y'all the releases, we're gonna give y'all blendings, every single thing. Now, one thing I will say is, you gotta understand when it comes to the shot visual cue, what worked for me may not work for you. That's low-key a bar. I can't tell you no more than that. But yeah, if y'all do want more videos like this, like the video, hopefully you guys will subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so first things first is going to be the shot timing visual cues. So instead of me explaining how they work, I'm gonna actually throw in what Mike Wang says of how they work.
Jump is the point where your player's toes leave the floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion begins. Push, which is the default setting, is when the shooting motion is underway and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the shooter's hand.
Alright, so with that being said, the shot timing visual cue I personally use is set point for majority of my jump shots. So I blend my releases to be able to use set point. Now, I'm gonna go over certain things on based off how I use, but if you guys are struggling to get like contested, if you like getting contested more than you want to get contested, I'm gonna give you guys the best releases for that to speed your jump shot up. I'm gonna give you the best releases for that, all that in this video, so just stay tuned. I probably threw in like the little shot visual cue that Mike Wang gave us early in the year for people that really need to know how that works, because that is important. Now, depending on what visual cue you're gonna use, a different jump shot. I use set point, so my jump shot is gonna be different. That should be known. So don't go in the comments with a different visual cue and be like, that joint trash. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is to me. But hey, let's get into it. Now, when it comes to the bases, I'm gonna give y'all 3 bases. I'm gonna give y'all 3 releases. I'm gonna go for guards, I'm gonna go for bigs, and I'm gonna go for swings. All right, now first is gonna be the guards. I'm gonna give y'all 3 bases. Stephen Curry, where bro at? I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. John Wall. I'm gonna actually give y'all more than 3. John Wall is definitely gonna be on the lower end of the spectrum. Guards is just kind of tougher to get y'all kind of good bases on the lower end. Jerry West, that's my favorite, and John Stockton. Now, there's some other solid ones when it comes to guards. Guards, y'all probably have the best catalog. Jalen Brunson is a good one. Cole Anthony is a good one. It's a lot of really good bases you can really go for the guards. But I'm going to be doing this based off Stephen Curry. Now, the releases I use is Brandon Podziemski and Tony Parker. I use set point though, so keep that in mind. And then I go max speed, and I go 75-25. Now, you can blend this how you want. I do it so I can have 75-25 like I use for the Larry Bird, but I did mix it up a little bit. One thing you can do on guards now, I believe you can get the D-book. Yeah, you can get D-book. So I can pretty much have kind of very similar bases in terms of, or not bases, but upper releases on all my builds now, because Booker's on guards, Booker's on swings. I don't really have like a 6'10" up big that can shoot besides my 6'10" KD build. So yeah, it's only really one of those. Most of my builds is guards and swings. But yeah, that's pretty much the jump shots I would personally recommend when it comes to guards. All right, now when it comes to the swings, I'm gonna be honest, y'all got some of the best jump shots. Let's hop into them. Bases I use. Now you got to keep it in mind. I use set point. Let me say it again. I use set point. All these jump shots kind of muscle memory for me. It may not work for you, but for me, they're gonna work. So, Romeo Langford, that's the main one I go to. I use 78 3-ball for majority of these, but I did move up on it because I'm gonna try to use Devin Booker. I ain't gonna say I now use it, but this is how I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go quick 20-80. Simple as that. That's pretty much what I'm gonna use. But you see, it's 80 plus. So I'm still gonna have to have on like my lock, my big. Still got to be like 78 plus, you know what I'm saying? But what it is. But Romeo Langford, that's one of the bases. When it comes to other bases, I would personally use Torian Prince, wherever bro is. Torian Prince, pretty much the same. Or let me. I don't know why I did that. I ain't gonna lie. Let me change this joint back to Langford. Yeah, but yeah. Then when it comes to Torian Prince, I'm using Torian Prince like this. Brandon Popovsky, Devin Booker, quick, 5.95 more. So blended to Devin Booker. This was the best feel I could get for the Torian Prince. I don't want to throw nobody off. 80-20 for the Langford, 95.5 for the Torian Prince. Now, when it comes to actual jump shots anybody can use, people been telling me those jump shots don't work for me. They not good. They trash. So I'm gonna give y'all some extra ones for the people that can't use that. So, it's for people that either use set point. It don't really matter which one. Trace McGrady, very, very popular base. I think it's one of the easiest jump shots in the game of time. It's just a little slow to me. That's why I don't really like it. But it is one of the harder ones to get contests. But if you're going against a lock, I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna get contests. It just is what it is. Like, if you're going against a good lock. So that's just kind of my thing with it. But it is good to get. You can actually green some pretty solid contests with it too, though. So I ain't gonna lie. It's both avenues of it, because you get a really solid time and stability. Now, some other bases you can go with that are very popular. Where's he at? JT Thor. JT Thor is a very, very popular base in this game. It literally is that simple. It's a super duper popular base. But if you want to go with a better version of JT Thor, you can go with, where is bro? Yeah, Ben Shepherd. Now, let's get into some releases. It's not really even difficult to go about this. You got, where is he at? Sadiq Bey. If you really want to make it fast, but if you really want to go even crazier with it, get it as fast as possible. Oscar Robertson, Sadiq Bey, max speed. You can blend it however you want. It don't really matter. And that's pretty much the best releases. That's pretty much the best basis for the swings. All right, now when it comes to the bigs, not much really changed. I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to give y'all the bases. I'm going to give y'all the releases. And that's just really what it's going to be. So the releases, pretty much been the same all year. Tim Duncan, Kevin Love. You got Dirk Nowitzki. You got stuff like Kelly Olynyk to speed it up. Jaren Jackson to speed it up. But to be real with you, just really try to go with Tim Duncan, Kevin Love, Nowitzki, and you'll be straight, in my opinion, when it comes to releases. Now, it doesn't really matter what visual cues for those, but if you want to speed it up, you can go with a lot of those. If you want to slow it down, you can go with a lot of those. You just got to be blended how you want to get it. Now, when it comes to the bases, there's a couple different bases you can go about it. You got the Julius Randles. You got the the Jonathan Isaacs. I don't know why I said Julius Randle. I guess gotta see it right there. But yeah, you got the Jonathan Isaacs. You got the James Johnsons. But the best of the best, pretty much most of them gonna be on this page. I ain't gonna lie. You got the Eric Pascal. You got the Michael Porter Jr. You got the Dwight Powell. And you got the David Robinson. All those you really can't go wrong with. None of those bases. There's really something in there for you. If you skipped around, you're not gonna get it. You can comment bad jump shot you want. I don't really care too much. I ain't gonna lie. But let's just keep it moving. When it comes to the release speeds on bigs, if you go guards, like the small guards, you can go very quick. You can go very quick on 6'5" and 6'6", so some of the swings get very quick. But then 6'7" and up, you only can get like 6'7" to 6'9" to get quick. But everybody else, bigs, y'all only really get normal. Now on my bigs, since you don't really get the craziest speeds, I try to get as much speed on my release speed as possible majority of the time. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'll go 60-40. Like, it's sometimes majority in 60-40 blended more to the faster side. And that's just really what it is. And that's pretty much the jump shots for the bigs. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of this video. In this video, I gave y'all the jump shots for everything. Shot visual cue. Now, I didn't just give you the shot visual cue. I pretty much gave you the exact explanation of how Mike Wang explains it. Because I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the shot visual cue, that can be one of the most thoroughly hardest things to explain. So who else is better to explain it than the man that made the game himself? Now when it came to jump shots, I gave y'all the basis for all builds, whether you be a swing, whether you be a guard, whether you be a big. Guards is 6'4" and under, swing 6'5" to 6'9", and then big 6'10" and up. Gave you releases for all those builds, blendings. Jump shots may not be the best for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's gonna be somebody in the comments down below that be like, bro, this jump shot is trash. Bro, I gave you like 10 jump shots, so I don't even, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to tell you. But yeah, that's gonna be the end. If you guys do want more, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. Man.
All of my friends are dead, leave them in the cold, put them in the tundra. I go Ray Charles, how can I see her? I make her fumble. I was just a Texas with Aaliyah, pussy in the jungle.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!